Hello and welcome back to the OS Taiko World Cup 2026. You've just heard the quarterfinal tiebreaker, or you're hearing it right now. We're about to do the semifinals Mappool showcase. Joining me, once again, is Over the Hedge. How are you doing?
Hello, I'm doing okay. You forgot to introduce yourself, my dearest N-Wolf.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, it's two of us again, as has always been for these Mappool showcases. I'm still in the tournament, although this might be the last week I get to say that. So my UK survived two pretty tough losers bracket matches this weekend. A lot of teams have fallen by the wayside. 12 eliminated in quarterfinals weekend. I think the average strength of the remaining teams has gone up probably by the biggest step it's gonna for the entire tournament. I think there's a very distinct top 12 with a couple that weren't expected to get this far, a couple that were that are out. But I think you're going to need some difficult maps to differentiate the teams now. So I'm excited to see what you've got. I'm scared.
You should be. Some of these maps...
Oh, thanks.
Semifinals pool, it's not a massive step up, but it is a step up, obviously, from quarterfinals. And I think we should just get into No Mod 1 for that, because No Mod 1 is aptly named... Well, the difficulty is named Death.
Oh.
Yes. With a 3.
I don't see anything yet.
We don't see anything yet, but there it is. No Mod 1, 7.5 OD. It's the same BPM as last week. It's a bit longer. It has way more streams and 1.6.
The return of Venus Haruka to the replaying scene as well. Last seen on Quantum Leap, round of 16, Free Mod 1, I think. I don't know who Venus Haruka
indeed,
is.
Yes.
Anyway. So, continuing the trend of fast No Mod 1s for this tournament, although leveled out a bit and now mostly just increasing in density, I suppose.
Yeah, this time around, we can't keep increasing the BPM of No Mod 1 because it's already faster than No Mod 1 has been in the past. So this time,
speed map if you need it and faster.
Yeah, exactly. So this time the density is just going much higher than Shenman last week.
And it was a dense map. That's kind of saying a lot. Alright. I thought a lot of the difficulty of Chenman actually kind of came from SV as well. Ooh, got some 1.6 here. This is also an MTK map, which, it means stuff like that. It means stuff like that.
It means stuff like that.
That's the MTK mapping style right there.
And you will see that 1.3 plus 1.6 2 more times, I think.
Ooh, a little bit of an SV overlap. Nothing crazy, but never easy. Never hard to misread those.
Funny burst.
Who are being
it's No Mod 1.
DDKK.
It's a No Mod 1 staple, so DDKK should be well accustomed to that. Thankfully, it's kind of standalone, so I know DDKK players are able to adjust to that.
Wow.
But yeah, it's still evil.
Yeah. I think it'd be surprising how many people might miss on that mono burst, because I feel like we've seen a crazy amount of bongo players just toughing out hard monos this tournament, like just hitting like cleanly and everything.
Yeah.
But when the burst is 360 BPM essentially, things do get a little bit different. So I think that might actually start to cause some trouble for bongo.
We will see. I know some bongo players are able to just switch their fingers real quick for that one pattern if there's enough around that doesn't require them to play that playstyle.
Yeah, I remember Gohigi used to do that for the odd thing, and those did seem pretty isolated, so that seems like the kind of use case of that.
Indeed. A couple more streams to end this No Mod 1. But don't worry, one of the aforementioned 1.3 plus 1.6 will make a final return, so you can miss right at the end.
Oh no.
Oh yes.
Okay, this ending is scary. Wait, this ending is really scary. Okay. Don't choke.
Death.
I understand now.
And
That's a hard map.
It is a hard map. And I have a mission for chat. The Spanish lyrics at the beginning, they remind me of some pop song in Europe from like 2010. I don't know the name. DM me if you figure something out. So this is No Light, a map by Rubies. And this is Snap things. Mostly bursty though.
Well, the past few Nomad 2s have me scared out of my wits because I feel like it has been the hardest slot of the tournament so far. Largely thanks to the work of Taske, if we're being honest. He's had 2 out of 3 and they have been hard.
Now, this one should be a bit more tame.
This seems simpler than Splash, but that's saying nothing at all. Because that map is insane.
It was insane, and this one is a constant, stable BPM. It has a bit more slight velocity changes going on, which especially make this section trickier. And on the second play, you should be able to definitely get this down, if not on the first.
Yeah.
Because these are just 1-8.
And if 2 plays aren't enough, you have 7 whole days. You can figure something out. Seems like mostly kind of on the consistently low SV end. Like not low, but not... I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping, but a lot of Splash felt increased in SV. I'm probably tripping. I just
this one is quite a bit slower, and it's OD7. Well, okay. Splash was OD7.2, so that doesn't say much, but...
It's essentially the same. 1-5 here.
It's a funny pattern. But it's not really hard to hit, because there's nothing else happening.
I think you'd be surprised.
I am terrible at acking, and even I don't really drop 100s on that. But in match, I think that might be a different thing, you're right.
I thought you SS'd every TWC Mappool ever.
Only in group stage.
Okay. Well, didn't everyone this year.
Yep.
Anyway, back into the real meat and potatoes of the map. It's hard snaps, a little bit of hard SV as well.
It's basically the beginning a little bit harder than the first time this appeared, but what you see is what you can get, and nothing more is really going to happen. We've seen this before, and these mixed SV snap things might be one of the harder parts, but also very practicable.
I feel like the actual color difficulty is harder than Splash here, and that's saying a decent bit, because Splash was not easy coloring, but I feel like with it was mostly the kind of burst length, stuff like that. And with this, it's going to largely come down to the SV.
Indeed. Low SV is back. Also, that background is a photo I took in Switzerland like last year.
Really?
Grayscale, because there's no light.
Wow. There is...
It was a beautiful day.
Grayscale because there's no light, you say?
Yeah.
I get it. I see what you're doing. Anyway, on to Nomad 3.
The ultimate end! Explode.
This background. This is the most Jarvis gaming background I've ever seen. Okay, so...
I don't remember the background looking like this.
Alright, so it's 300. And it's got 1.6. Oh my goodness.
Yes! So the BPM is effectively the same as last week. It's 4 faster. The density has gone up quite a lot, and as you mentioned, as you've seen already, there's 1.6 in our 300 BPM speed map.
Right. I mean, 450 BPM bursts, just that's all you need to say to be like, okay, that's difficult. Just in the middle of dense 300 as well. So I remember distinctly last year's semis Nomad 3 was White Devil, the Elkir map, and it had this absolutely ballistic, like KD roll stream at the end that I feel like most people probably lost their FCs to. This seems more consistent so far, because the rest of that map is kind of chill.
Should just be consistently difficult.
Long patterns for this BPM in a lot of places. I wouldn't say streams. Those are a different thing entirely, but quite the long patterns.
Yeah, there's a differentiation between like different long pattern and stream. Stream is like 64 notes upwards. Long patterns like 16 to 32. 1 bar. That's a long pattern. Doublets, my beloved.
Alright, build up Conan, so I imagine we're about to see some serious stuff. Okay, I mean,
It's
I'll
just
play in line with the rest of that.
it's just more of the same.
Yeah.
There are
But
more
more
of these
awesome stuff.
doublets, yeah, but
Yeah.
monocolor especially, it's like, oh, most of them are DDD or KK. So I think personally for me, they are harder than if you mix the colors on the doublets.
I think that's probably a person-to-person thing. I would
Yeah.
find just mono easier.
The 1/6 does get harder in this section, personally. Becoming KKKD instead of even numbers of anything.
These purists, man. Single note before the pattern start might put things on the offhand for a lot of people. Oh, all the 5-foot's.
Done.
Thanks, I wasn't sure. Anyway, that's Nomad 3, so long map, like gonna be testing the stamina of people pretty thoroughly. Lots and lots of 300
It's
content in this.
yeah, thankfully it's not actually 3.5 minutes, it's 2 minutes 55. There's a long intro.
Ah, okay. Even
Yes.
then, like for a
Yep.
speed map, that is probably still going to be draining for a lot of people, but
Yeah.
it's nothing crazy.
It's on the border. It's still under 3 minutes, barely. Evil yellow note looming in the distance. Jai Seko has done the Nomad for this time.
Least evil thing in this map pool.
There will be more of them.
Okay, so far there's low SV difficulty and plenty of it. Has this all been 1-4 and I'm just tripping because of the
No.
SV? Some 1-3, right? But it's nothing like properly insane. Like that's 1-3. Okay.
Still tame.
No, that's... Nah, yeah, that's pretty reasonable.
About to not be tame. Yeah, but
Oh
we've
no!
seen
Oh
worse.
no! Oh, what is
Yes.
happening? Okay, cool.
and look, now the
So this is this is very mechanically difficult for an 1-4.
yes.
Like,
Mechanics have gone up
damn.
again.
Okay. Because I remember some people were mentioning in feedback, like, damn, more mechanics I'm reading here, but I feel like this is definitely got both, but still a hard beat map.
If you survive that part, this is a bit of a free combo. It does go down. And now it begins to be weird.
This is gonna take some learning for basically everyone. Never would have guessed that was a 5-foot. I feel like that's the thing eventually with reading maps. Past a certain point of difficulty, it's just like, I didn't think that pattern was that length, so I missed.
Yeah. Time to memorize the lyric snapping of the song. Time to learn to rap.
That's badass, I like that a lot. And back to Nomad 6 and my Nomad 4. With massive slider overlaps. This is brutal.
It's an overlap or an underlap in this case. Like, they just
Notes on top of notes,
Fuck.
whatever it is. Already past 1 million score, by the way. This one will go way beyond the normal Nomad limit of 1 million. Due to all the slider ticks, they're the only thing that can get a Nomad score above 1 million on Score V2, and it's responsible for, looks like about 65,000 extra score here. So remember to adjust your expectations accordingly. 1 million isn't as good as usual on this. It's not going to guarantee you a win.
quite a lot of extra score. And we go into the stream map.
BTM? BTM?
It's not.
Yes! Now we're cooking
240.
like ass. 240. As
This
it should
time,
be.
it's very metal, and that means it's also very monocolor heavy.
Alright,
It's
peaks
also
this map, by
very
the way.
stamina heavy. Yes.
Wait, there are monos. Oh, my team will want to play this. So, I'm just gonna say, we had a situation last week where I had 1 mil on Nomad 5, and we didn't have a second player on Nomad 5. Because nobody wants to play monos. Like, it's like, other people can play it, but everyone's like, I don't want to, so we end up just not playing it.
Unfortunate. Well,
Right? The Arcanite's background and all.
we are back to having monos, because if you have a metal song, it almost always means monos in Taiko.
Wait, this map is so long.
Yeah, it's over 4 minutes.
Like, turn time?
Yeah!
Wow. Okay.
This is actual 420, unlike Nomad 3, which was not.
Yeah, it was like 3:30, but really just 3. Okay.
And also, this not only marks the return of monos, there is also one free stream again.
Well, the Metal Classic, right? You always gotta have some 1-3. You always gotta have 1-3 that's harder than all the 1-4 combined.
At least to act.
I feel often to hit. Because I have like, it was like the only thing I ever missed on in the map. And it was not hard 1-3.
1-3 is just weird. Who invented
Yeah, because it's
that?
not 1-4.
Exactly.
Probably some guy a few thousand years ago, and Wolf, I don't think we can do anything to get back at him now.
Build a time machine. Just to eradicate the concept of triplets in music.
Okay, so I have a bit of a hit list if we're gonna build a time machine. So Math Rock, I need that gone so I don't have to play Dew in 2023, and also so I don't have to play Splash in 2026. Basically, we need Sean gone.
Damn.
There are
I think
a bunch
we'll have
of
to
other
fight
things,
Jive.
but I don't have the time. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'll have to get through Jive first for that, but
They have backup.
it's true, I'll have to get through Jai and Prosthetic. I might have to actually do that this week, too.
Semifinals will be war. You go to war with a metal song.
I mean, speaking of war, I have a take. I think losers bracket semifinals will be the highlight round of this entire tournament. Like, if you just look at the teams, it's like they are basically all extremely strong. It won't look like winners bracket because winners bracket will look like a bunch of Mechadosus playing against each other, but it will look absolutely insane. It will look like the strongest humans because that's probably what it'll be. So I don't know. I think we should have all eyes on really the entire bracket this weekend, but I think losers bracket will be especially hype. All matches. I'm not just saying this for my own.
Well, there's so many hype matches next week. We've got the South America war between Chile and Brazil. We've got the Grand Finals Classic Japan versus South Korea next week.
One
In
week early.
semifinals.
Yeah. This map is still going, by the way.
Yep, 4 minutes. The difficulty is eternal. That's what it
As
will
the
feel
first
like.
stream of Nomad 5 begins, I receive a call from an old friend. I arrive home that night, and the first stream has just come to an end.
I love that copy pasta.
It's so good. I forget the whole thing, so and I wasn't gonna commit to it anyway. Now that the song is eventually nearing its end, but oh, he hit a cat finisher at the end of that 7-plit that was a 6-plit. Oh, I love this guy. Nuran just styling on the end of the map. Always gotta get that extra hit in if the last thing is even note. Good stuff. So that's Nomad 5. So, Nomad 6 last week was well, it was the first week we had Nomad 6, and it was an original. It was Jazz Invasion by Cancel. Well, last week it was an original. Guess what?
So, let us just bless the session with a tune that says it all. If you listen keenly, you will hear a bass line.
Well, would you look at that? You're kind of just dripping with aesthetic, I would say. So, this is our first OS original of the semifinals poll. I believe our third of the tournament. Am I right on that?
4th.
What am I?
Wait,
Okay, I'll take your word for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I'll take your word for it. I'll not waste too much time. So this is Nomod 6, the end of the Nomod poll. This is the OS original Signal Burner with 3 R's by featured artist Aleph. So obviously a lot of work goes into every one of these originals. So I'll go through all the names involved now. The illustration work was done by Naraikat. Graphics is designed by Zeth and Natristi. You'll hear one of those names again later. Storyboard by Reaction. Design QA was handled by Pineapple, Mokasana, and Nafi. Of course, Sakura 6 bringing everything together with the video and design coordination work. Mapped by Zeth. Yes, the same Zeth who worked on the design. He has been a prolific taiko mapper for a long time now. He doesn't do as much these days on that front as he used to because he's busy making things like this on the design front, but showing both sides of this one. The replay 7/100s by Miyagishima. That's pretty crazy. I don't think many people will be managing that in match.
That would be a score of a week. There's a lot going on, especially the second half. Really is out to, well, murder you.
Yeah, I mean, hard map in many different ways. I think leaning back towards the tech side of speed tech here.
Indeed.
Speed tech, skill cap, you could kind of call it both, but I think this is speed tech with an emphasis on tech for sure. Tricky stuff, especially some of the SV. Anyway, that is the no mod poll complete, so we gotta get into the mods now. What's our hidden one look like?
It's mapped by Quorum.
Quorum, I'm scared.
Yes.
This guy can map a slow jam, let me tell you.
And this is much slower than last week's hidden one. Like, the BPM is 145, and it will go below 1.4 SV, regular SV, slider velocity,
Right.
with a lot of snap changes.
Okay, the first saving grace I see is that Grape Tea is still assessing. So, roll 1. If Grape Tea did the slow hidden replay, and it's not max score, you are going to die. Like, you're in big trouble. He assessed Grand Final slow hidden match last year. If he can't do it, no, probably nobody can play it. Yeah, his 1/100 is the average person's 500k. She maxed.
I can I just say, these doublets, they're so satisfying to hit. I fail the map. No, I get a C rank. but those doublets are lovely.
The bursts coming in.
Yeah,
I think
and
all of these are offhand.
I have no idea what is happening here. I can't read it. This is where I lose hope.
I can read it. I definitely could not play it. There's a big difference, especially with this kind of thing, this slow hidden skill set.
Especially when this mix snap happens. It's so hard to remember that for such a long time and adjust your speed when it's like 1 second after you saw it. Thankfully, that was, if I'm not entirely mistaken, that should have been the hardest part.
Lots of money in this. At 26, I think, just SV in a way that kind of looks like money.
Yeah.
Okay.
The SV makes things sometimes look more evil than it actually is, which should be hard on the first play. But after
If
that,
I don't believe you, I think this is very evil.
yes.
Like, this looks tough.
But it's very down. This section is much more downbeat heavy than I thought it was when I first played it. So it's approachable. Some things more than others, but
Yeah.
we're back into the classic hidden one. Slow reading.
Because I feel like the first few haven't had much emphasis on the slow. I'm more just, I feel like more lean towards just straight up tech hidden with, some slow elements, but this one is slow with tech, kind of the other way around.
Yeah, the past 2 weeks were more focused on mixed slide velocity, challenging you instead of just pure slow reading.
Speaking
However,
of reading,
Hidden 2 is much faster. It's 260 BPM, going faster than Hottest Balls last week.
high aura value song. Oh, this thing just... I've seen another tournament map of this for some SGTS or something. I just think this song is...
Very cool song indeed. And this has a lot of weird patterns, which you have to read at a very high scroll speed. So it should feel less like Hard Rock did. Like, Hidden 2 has been compared to playing with Hard Rock because though it was 220 BPM with maybe increased side velocity. This is just 1.0 mostly.
Yeah, this is definitely a lot faster as a beat map than last week's. Doesn't seem too unforgiving mechanics-wise, but you combine, a map of this difficulty with Hidden and it gets a lot harder unless you're really comfortable with the mod.
Indeed. And this should... High BPM Hidden is rare still, but this should be the kind where it's definitely making the map harder. It's not, oh well, it's just a regular Nomad 3 with speed. Well, with Hidden. There's some really weird things going on that make this hard to read. KI time!
Yep, just density. High density, fast hidden. It's the classic, really. In fact, the far more standard kind of hidden too.
Just blazing through to the end. Short one as well, 2 minutes, 17 seconds.
Yeah. You missed a slider too. Sorry, that's me.
It's Jova.
With some of these upper bracket matchups, I can see that mattering a non-zero amount. Like, actually. I can see like a 6 100s per team. One team lost one slider tick, so they lose by 200. Also, yeah. Oh, actually, someone's saying in the chat the background is an Akio reference. I believe the other map of this song was by Akio, and it did have a Asserter Arknight's background, which this one also does. Great BG choice from Yukas, who I believe does play Arknights. Anyway, Hard Rock 1. Right,
And we
3TS
finally
Asterisk.
have another O's original. Starting Hard Rock 1. I think this is the third week in a row we have an O's original sitting here.
Oh,
From the
136.
old... Yes. This is much faster, 195 BPM with lots of 1-4 offbeats, as well as 1-3 and 1-6. Long 1-6 as well. If you know the song from Catch World Cup 2023. So, really old original at this point. Especially as we progress through the song, there's some really long 1-6 in the piano, which Tuske has mapped accordingly.
So, Task map, frankly, most intimidating mapper name you can see. If you have such thing as an offhand, if you lack an extreme level of tech skill, Task is the scariest mapper in the game, and I don't think anyone else besides like maybe First is close. But this looks on the friendly side for a Task map, which is to say, there'll probably be things that are magically easy to miss, but it's doable. Like that's gonna cause wonders for most players.
Yeah, this song's all about this. With lots of chill sections in between. It's very difficult to burst in that sense.
That's just 1-4, I think. Rip SS.
Not for Grape Tea.
Well, okay, rip every human player's SS. I really want to see the UR on this because I genuinely think it's going to be like 52 or something ridiculous. Grape Tea replays are like the ultimate UR check because you realize that there is so much more that people can do in this game. I actually kind of agree with Yanni. This looks easier than Quarters Hard Rock 1, though that's not saying much. Quarters Hard Rock 1 was very hard. That speed up kind of tricky, but yeah, I think the Quarters map had so much to it that I'd still give myself a more consistent FC on this.
Yeah, this doesn't have a difficulty spike that last week's Hard Rock 1 had at the end, but this does have OD 9.8.
Can we check the UR? 45. This is why we ask, because he does stuff like that. Okay, so 45 UR from Grape Tea on Hard Rock 1, and I've seen this map before. Was this an EGTS Nomad 1 or something? I think?
No, you see the background before.
I've heard the song mapped by Agu before. I'm sure. Right?
Oh.
Anyway, this is not Sakura, as Hard Rock 2. Still sticking on the not super high BPM end, but definitely a big step up of about 15 from Pastel Planet. No. Is that the name of the song, or am I completely wrong? I think I'm completely wrong.
Lunar Eclipse.
Lunar Eclipse. Where did I get Pastel Planet from? I think I'm just thinking of the wrong song. Anyway, it's about 15 BPM faster, which is a big deal on Fast HR. It tends to drain your stamina a lot quicker when the song is just faster.
And this map is very dense, so lots of 1-4-1-6. And the slide velocity, there's no 1.1 this time as increased, it goes 1.05, so the reading would be at like 243 BPM-ish.
Yeah. So hard, but still nothing too crazy. Steve seems like more consistent in its density than last week's, which mostly came down to the couple key eyes and being ready for some finisher jump scares.
Yeah, the song at only 1 minute 53 and a bit of an intro. Once you pass that, well, this is a break, but other than that, it doesn't really pause.
Where's the 129 part? Was that just 9?
I think that's just the intro.
Oh, okay. Ooh, scary little ending.
Yep. Maybe quick map. We are in and out of a hard rock pool already. We'll
Yeah,
stay the
speedrun it.
double time pool for a bit longer.
Okay. Okay, Grip T 6100s. Last week it was 3 and the map was the hardest thing ever, so this map will get 3 FCs this week.
And it's quite a bit longer. We have finally entered the Camellia Double Time 1 territory of the tournament,
That's where
which
things
is
get
3
fun.
minutes long. Yes. So
Like-
expect a lot of 1-6 and offbeats.
225 BPM. Fast for DT1. Might challenge the burst capacity of a lot of single tap players. Not an easy stream pattern. Okay. Whoa! Single note into doublet. This map is hard immediately.
Good luck!
Yeah, you got all the offhand bursts already.
This might generally be the hardest part of the map.
I wouldn't be too surprised. This actually looks pretty damn difficult. Is that 3 minutes after DT? Wow.
Yeah, it's the long DT1 territory we're entering now. And let me tell you, we're not leaving.
I'm fine with that. Long maps
Yeah.
are fun. I said it. I think they're cool and I wish there were more of them.
We should bring back 5-minute hard work too.
I'm not sure about that. My right wrist would not like that.
I will try every week. Every time we talk about long songs and that you wish we had more, I will bring up hard work too. 5 minutes, Jiki Ninki, let's go.
Okay, if it's Jinky Ninky, I can make an exception.
See? You're in agreement. Got it. Let's go.
He said, yes, guys, that means we're doing it. Alright.
Yeah, lots of offbeats in that section and 1-6 KDDK ending on the finisher. Good
A
luck.
little bit of lower SD here with some offbeats. Could kill some people's Zac if they're not totally ready out of the break. You hear the Camellia song start to make songs like this, you know things are about to happen.
The Camellia is about to drop.
Whoa! Single
Yep.
note into finisher, that's brutal actually.
And the Camellia's dropping.
Yeah, here
There's
we go.
1-6, there's offbeats, there's doublets.
Okay, hard pattern. Just some hard 1-4 in here as well. Offhand, 4 cats in a row. Always easy to miss on. I don't even know what hand that mono ended on. Probably on hand, actually. But it's a Ruby's map. They're always tricky. I wouldn't be surprised if that ends offhand. Looks cool. Wait, this is not a Ruby's map. This is an
It's not
Undead
a
Alice
Ruby's
map.
map.
I'm thinking of the other map of this song. I'm making so many blunders today.
Yeah,
Sorry.
this is a new map.
I'm thinking of the existing ranked map, I think. I'm just saying things that are wrong. My bad. Anyway,
Well,
looks cool.
Glop is so back.
Is that absolute glory? Is that what that's supposed to be? No, no, that's
it's
just
some
a
anime.
Yamaro background, but yeah, okay.
Please do not ask me what anime that is. Chainman Massacre. Whatever.
Want to hear my worst take ever?
Yes.
Should have saved this song to use the Genjuro one for Grand Finals HR2.
I didn't catch the first part.
You should have saved the song for Grand Finals to use the Genjuro one as Hard Rock 2. I mean, it would basically just come down to the middle. It's just really fun with HR and hard. Anyway.
But we have a double time here. Custom map by Yasuo. And we're gloping.
I think this is the fastest DT2 we've seen in a while, right? Because they didn't get very fast until the very, very end runs. I think until Grand Finals last year.
Yeah, this is a big jump. Like last week was 255 and we have almost entered 280 BPM.
That was hard. Alright.
Yeah, lots of vocal streams in this one.
Finisher out of that much longer pattern. Why isn't there 1-6 pen in DT2?
Because there's 1-6 spam in No Mod 3.
Wow, you were so ready for that question. I was not expecting that. Well, okay.
That's
I
a
guess
main
we can see
differentiating factor.
We can
This is
sure. We can see if the 10-star DT2 for Grand Finals, I suppose.
finally. Brief detonator.
You need to get like Sin on to replay it. And then it'll get ranked and you'll go do it with Hidden. Anyway. Much longer patterns here. Really high density. Basically like a short stream map at that point. At a very high BPM for such a map. SR is doing this completely insane dirty, by the way. 7.2 for this is ridiculous.
One of the lowest.
So hard.
One of the lowest
Fisher.
star ratings.
Oh my goodness! Mash really hard, get all those side attacks. How do you max score that? That's mad, actually.
DT2 sliders are so back.
That's a nice little play. Okay. Yeah, 280 BPM slider ticks are very, very hard to catch all of, so be careful about that, especially out of all those finishers into that stream. That ending is so brutal. That's gonna flip some points, I think.
Yeah.
And the Twitch chat just exploded a little seeing it. Okay, so that's the DT pull done. And now it's Fremont. Right.
Yep. Starting with an O's original from the O's World Cup 2025, Illustrious Drifters. Don't ask me how often I thought the song that titles Illustrious Drivers. I will not answer that. This is
Same thing.
comfortable. The comfortable Fremont one. 3 minutes, timing consistent. I'm sure
I
players
wonder
will
what
be
you
placed
mean.
to hear.
Yeah, so last week's Fremont one, everyone had different offset on. It was that kind of map.
Yeah.
So
Unfortunate that the song was more unstable than we thought, but here we are.
Yeah,
This one is definitely electronic, and it's focused
Ooh.
on 1-4, 1-6, 1-8.
I'll find 1-6. Okay. And all the bursts seem to be starting on offhand if you semi-ult this. This feels like the year of the offhand burst in TWC pulls, honestly. I've had tons and tons of stuff doing this. Really tricky for those KDK single tap players whose offhand might not be quite so strong, not so ready to start a burst. But gotta figure out some way around it. Another multi 1-6 stream, and then a break. So you'll see your opponent's scores, you'll see your teammates, and you'll see your own. Maybe stoke the nerves a little bit.
Calm section. But a bit low SV. If you're not in sync with the rhythm, maybe hidden players will get some silly 100s for no reason.
Alright, 1316 section here. Bit of Shudo speed. SV doesn't seem too high on this, so it's not like, say, Quasi-HR 1 where it's like... maybe the SV's higher than I think. I'm not sure. It's hard for me to judge because this isn't the aspect ratio I play at and it makes so much difference.
It should just be 1.0. And classic 1-3 plus 1-6 reading difficulty. But it's basically an advanced version of last week. This
Okay.
ending.
This ending? Oh,
This
speed up.
ending.
I see it. I see you. Okay. I think still HDHRable for most remaining teams.
Yes,
And we've seen
it-
so much HDHR in this tournament. It's been insane.
This is supposed to be the comfortable one. Unlike Fremont 2, which is very much not supposed to be the comfortable one. This is so easy with no mod. If you play this with no mod, this is a round of 16 map.
Okay. That's saying a lot because Run to 16 was pretty chill this year.
Yeah. I've got a full combo first try no mod, but I will not dare to play this with any mod because it goes so slow, it goes so fast, it mixes so much slider velocity changes, and it's got so much weird offbeat.
So highly anti-mod, and you can already see it.
Yes.
He's one it, like so brutal. Wait, I can't even tell what snap everything is anymore. The SV is so dense.
Basically every note is SV, which does ring true until we get to the low SV section later on. We go slow, we go slow. Okay, we go fast again.
Looks like everybody's stop going slow. Simple
Now
enough.
we go slow.
Whoa, just in case you wanted hidden, you better earn it. Alright, semifinals anti-mod in the World Cup, it's gonna be hard, but damn.
Yep. And now we scare the hardrock players, especially the hidden hardrock players. And that's basically the entire map. There's 26 nodes left. Better not
I don't
miss.
trust that at all, actually.
It is chill. It's a chill outro, but that's the danger. Chill outros like this can cause situations.
There's one
where
more note.
perhaps
It's on the bottom.
yes.
No, it's
not.
is it one? Is it 1B after?
I don't know. I missed it because I took my hands off the keyboard.
I totally respect it. No, I respect it. I would do that too on my sight read for sure. Okay, so that's free mod 2.
Yep.
Good
And
music.
You see Green Shell Mapper on free mod 3. This is another stream map. It basically follows the same principles as last week, except the song isn't in 7/4.
Okay. The ending of last week's free mod 3 was very mean. Very, very difficult patterns, and some of the stuff out of bursts in the second half was also really difficult. But also much longer map than Depth Meter. At least in terms of note count, it's like 1.5 times as long.
It is 3 minutes long, so you have quite a bit more streams in this one with 1.6 and 1.8 in the middle. We begin with offbeats. We do not begin with the stream just yet, but the stream will come soon enough.
In typical FM3 pattern, even the non-streamlined patterns are hard.
Yeah, this has insane patterns.
As it would.
Well, my second play actually FC'd until the first proper break, and I was very happy with myself, and then decided I don't want to play the second half because I wanted to end on a high.
No, I totally get it. It's like, sometimes I'll FC the first, or I'll SS the first part of a map, the first part and be like, wow, that was cool, and I'll just leave the map and I'll score post it as like 33% of the map SS, and I'll be like, hey guys, check out what I did. That kind of thing. Did you at least play the rest of the map after?
Oh yeah, I definitely did. On my first play I did that. Okay. That's where the hell begins.
Also, got something you could at least make a case for calling Daria Core here. First of it we've really seen this year. Saw it quite a lot last year, obviously it culminated in buzz cuts essentially being like a 10-minute Daria Core original. But I haven't seen quite so much of it this year.
We had group stage, I think, Daria Core-esque songs as well. With No Mod 4, No Mod 5, the Fentanyl song. But yeah, I get what you mean. There's quite a bit of a song variety in this pool, I would say.
Yeah, I think so. This whole stream is off on because of the 1-6 at the start. Be careful. Okay, it wasn't that long. Something tells me this one is going to be long. Not much map left. A lot more score to get. I have a feeling we're all the way until the end with this one.
Yeah!
Increased that speed again? I think so.
It is.
Yeah.
Not much increased, but it is increased.
Oh, it doesn't take much. I mean, the ending of Depth Meter last week scrolls like 205, 210. Let me tell you, it feels like it scrolls 260 with HD chart. It feels impossibly fast just because of the pattern difficulty. It combines so hard. So it doesn't need to be that fast to be brutal. And so it isn't, but it's still brutal.
It is brutal.
So that's free mod 3.
You know what else is brutal? That I took eternity of your lifespan teasing tiebreakers as if they were an O's original. Which is the case for this one. It's an old one again. It's the Grand Finals tiebreaker from the last Mania World Cup. SEV 26, a Laura song, mapped by Uoni and Tasuke. Right. This is hell. This is 8 stars.
You said Uoni and Tasuke, and I kind of knew that it was hell, but
there's
long
one
map. Wow, 3,500 notes.
I can already tell you. When we get to a particular stream, it's the most beautiful thing I ever played. I think I feel about that stream how you felt about that one pattern that lost Flash last week.
No, dude, it's so good. I almost mind walked on it like 3 different times, but I love it so much. It just feels so right for it.
And this is how I feel about the stream at like 3:20 on this map. But we'll get there. Maybe give it a tech section. This is a tame section. I think everyone can agree. So far, we're such a tame. I can play this.
Got a very notable BPM range here, by the way. Up to 260, so your hard rock player's probably seeing that and already sweating bullets.
Yeah. Hard to mod? Would I bet that no one will try to mod this? No, people will definitely try to mod this.
We saw HDHR on Idle Place and even on Vacant Rhapsody. I think we're gonna see mods on this tiebreaker, alright. It basically takes a raw, like, 9-star skill cap map to stop people like Peaceful and, you know, the top Japanese players at this point.
Bring back 1-1, got it.
Not necessarily. You don't have to kill everyone. Just, like... I'm sorry.
Okay, 0-0. The unknown prequel.
Fine, it's a deal.
Still holding that double S, but the hard section has not even come close to appearing.
Alright. This just sounds unusual, this section.
It's ominous.
Speed up. BPM speed up?
Yes.
I think this will be 220.
I think this should be the 260 BPM section. Most of the song is 220, and it's the sections that sound different but aren't.
If that's 260, then I've forgotten what fast parts of songs feel like. That felt like it had to be 220. Maybe it was. Maybe it was, and I'm just good. Certainly might need that this week.
Okay, no, I checked. This is 220. But now we are approaching 260.
Alright, here we go.
Maybe slowly. Finishers.
I'm sure you're a fan of this section.
Yes. Can I play it?
There's no need.
No,
there's no
mostly
need to be
because
embarrassed.
of the bursts.
Yeah. Whoa! That's intense.
A bit of a normal 1 section, kind of.
I think we're back to 220. It's definitely not 260. I tapped it
No,
on the
this is
keyboard
not
and didn't have to convulse, so it's not 260. Whoa, these bursts are tough.
No, 260 is incoming now.
Yeah, you can hear the speed up approaching. And then it all stops. The thing you love is coming up, right? Whoa! Immediate mono burst.
The thing I love happens after the speed section.
So this is your maybe your analog to the pomegranate 300 section. Look at that 1-6. Oh my god, that's so hard.
Yeah.
Was that 1-5?
I could not tell you.
Awesome.
These are doublets, that I can tell you. These are hell.
Yeah.
Because there's no mixed
part
color.
was so hard. Yeah. I mean, some mixed colors, some mono. Just as much variety as you can get with, you know, the 4 options of colors doublets give you.
Just mixing them beautifully.
Have we passed your favorite thing yet?
No, my favorite thing will lead us into the final QI section.
So it's about to happen.
So it's a bit later than I remembered. It's actually 5:30.
Okay. Oh, so it's a bit away still. Okay. Yeah, this is a build-up. You know it's a build-up.
It is a build-up.
Oh!
And this is hell.
Difficulty.
Yes!
Jeez. Brutal pattern to start off that section with.
And now we're incoming. It's coming. This is for one! This is for one!
Oh! Oh my god, is it 2010? That's so awesome! Catch me 30 missing that pattern. But that's brilliant. You know what that reminds me of? Do you know the Glalu card map of Gaia?
I think I do.
It reminds me of that. It's like just triples that shouldn't be that hard, but they probably are. Wow.
It's so long, but it's so beautiful how it flows between KD, KKDD, into 3 notes, into 4 notes.
Yeah.
It's satisfying.
Yeah, you love a good bit of aesthetics in your patterns. But more to this map than just looks. This will meme, murder, and test the limits of many players this week. That's it. Okay.
This is it, yeah.
Little bit scary, that outro, if you're on hidden and you're nervous enough, which, if you're modding the TB in a match, you're probably very nervous.
Indeed.
All right.
The gatekeeper to the finals weekend. If you
Yeah.
have to play this in a semifinals match, you better be prepared.
Yeah, it's a real heavy gear. Players will have to try and open. So it's going to be Sev26 as our tiebreaker. And that's the pool.
That's the pool.
All 16 maps. Wow. That's hard.
The difficulty, yeah, and it will not stop going up. And I'm very excited for the matches next weekend because, as you said, some of them are absolutely insane and do not belong this weekend, yet we have them. So
Oh, yeah.
we are, as a viewer, I know this is much more enjoyable than as a player for who it might be very stressful.
You don't say. Well, listen. My team will hopefully help me out this week. Will hopefully save me because I have been on all but one map 3 pulls in a row now. This is where my job gets a little lighter, and I just have to play my silly little hard rock maps and try DHDHR, whatever. Maybe play DT1. Life gets easy for me, and I'm lying, it doesn't. But anyway, hard pull, strong players, should be a lot of fun. Join us next weekend to see how 12 remaining teams fare, 4 in the winners bracket, 8 in lower. We'll see you then. Thank you very much for watching another weekend of Taiko World Cup. We'll see you next time.